Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford, and I'm here to share in this video identity theft information for taxpayers to help them to resolve any issues they may have concerning being affected by identity theft. The key to this information is that you implement it and take the instructions that's given either by the IRS themselves or by your tax professional or tax preparer at the time you reported the incident and to who you may have reported it to. Whoever you reported it to, you still need to follow instructions to the letter, so you won't have to keep going through that situation year after year after year. So if you believe positively that you've been affected by identity theft, you definitely should follow the information given. If not, you'll end up being in the same boat for a while until whoever used your information no longer can benefit from that. And so that's how the identity theft works, is when a person can no longer use your information to gain something, then they stop using it. But until that happens, you want to definitely get on top of it and try to prevent any further use of your information being fraudulently used, especially when it comes to tax returns. That's an epidemic now where so many people have been having fraudulent tax returns done in their name and they don't even know about it, because a lot of people who don't even file returns, you don't know until you participate. So that's one of the biggest issues with identity theft as it relates to tax returns, that if you're not filing the tax return, you can be affected by identity theft and never really find out till it's really too late and a lot of damages have been done. And that's how that works. So I've been in this industry for the last 19 years, last 13 as a business owner. And so I specialize in helping people who work in the tax preparation industry start their own tax preparation business. That's what I do. I've been doing it for years. And so I work with clients who've worked in this industry, who want to make a career out of it like I did, and who are ready to now position themselves from working for a company to starting their own tax business. Is what I help do. I have a partnership program where you can get started doing that same thing, but from a partnership point of view is what I bring to the marketplace for people who want to get that done. Either me helping them set up their own tax service independently of being a partner of mine, or joining my partnership program where they work under me, under my resources, training, tools, and insight until they feel confident and ready to allow me to help them set up their own tax service using their own name and their own credentials to get that done. That's what that's about. So in this video, overview of information concerning identity theft as it relates to taxpayers. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for notification. So every time I go live and do an upload, you'll be notified of the videos that I've released to my website. And so you get to follow me on my journey as I continue to be in this tax preparation industry, making a difference in the lives of people who matter the most to me. And so in 2020, I've also been able to bring some other business products and services to the marketplace that's in alignment with what I already do, which allows me to be a full service financial service industry professional to help you with your overall finances. Is what I'm able to do now in 2020 for my clients, which is going to definitely bring more value to them and their lives and help them to live a better life if they can see the value in what I have and what I bring to them is a key to that. And so, again, this video here is just talking about identity theft as it relates to taxpayers. So if you believe you've been a victim of identity theft because you either received a letter from the IRS stating that a suspicious return has been filed in your name, or you have income that's been reported on your behalf from a job you didn't work, so it's things to that nature that gives you the idea that someone is using your information. And so what I recommend my clients do, because this helps reduce you being a victim of identity theft, is to put a credit alert on all your credit files, at least one of them, get you some identity theft protection for you and your family, which will help also prevent identity theft, because you got somebody monitoring your social and your pertinent information on a regular basis that can keep hopefully ahead of the game when suspicious things start to happen. It's important. And so I also have identity theft for myself, because I can't talk about having identity theft protection if I don't have it. And so if you want to learn more about getting identity theft for you and your family, reach out to me in the comment section with more information you'd like to hear about, leave me a name or number, or even call me with the contact information I have inside of my video about anything that I talk about in my videos. I'd love to hear your feedback, and to hear what you think about it. Love to hear what can make me better in my business and what I'm trying to do in the marketplace when it comes to helping people, because we in a industry where we provide a service to people, and so we want to provide the best service we can based on having the best interest of the client, which is what I believe in. Having your best interest at heart is the key to my success, my reputation, my brand, and my future, and that's something I don't want to tarnish. So if you've been a victim of identity theft, then you definitely want to go ahead and follow the instructions that they give you. The most common instructions that happens if you truly believe you've been a victim of identity theft, you want to definitely fill out a affidavit, which is 14039. And if you're not sure how to do that, if you went to a tax professional, they will definitely help you fill out the affidavit and get it processed and sent over. If you're working with a tax professional / tax preparer, when it comes to getting your taxes done, those are some of the things that they should be willing to do as a courtesy to you being a client, because that's what I do for my clients. Also, you want to definitely make sure that you follow those instructions, fill out the affidavit, send in your tax returns by mail, and you may be even asked to do a police report. You may be even asked to go to the FCC and go to their website and put in a claim for identity theft as well. So those are part of the instructions that we give clients when it comes to being a victim of identity theft. And then the following year, if you went through all the process that we talked about, then generally you will get a letter from the IRS with a PIN number that you will use on your tax returns every year going forward, where it's a 6-digit PIN number that you have to put on your return to be able to file electronically thereafter. And without that PIN number, then you would generally have to mail them in in order to have your tax return processed at that point. And so that's how that works for people who've been affected by identity theft, who have been assigned a PIN number but failed to keep up with it. And the most common way that you don't keep up with your PIN number is, number one, it changes every year. Number two, if you a person who doesn't have a consistent address, you move it around from place to place, and the last place you live, the last address they had, they sent the letter with your PIN number on it, but you don't have access to the address, you don't live anymore, and they sent it back or threw it away, whatever the case may be, and you didn't get it. Now until they're not going to see another one out unless you run across an agent who took it upon themselves to have you another letter sent out to your new address. But other than that, they normally tell you to mail those things, mail your tax return in as a paper, as a result you're not having the PIN for this year. That's how that's going. That's what I've been experiencing with my clients when it comes to identity theft. But forgive me, guys, I have a cold, and so I might sound a little funny, so forgive me for that. But I just wanted to do this video before I laid down tonight. And so identity theft is really important. It's an epidemic across the nation when it comes to your information. It has been used for tax returns and credit cards and bank accounts and working jobs and all types of things. So you definitely want to be on top of that and not thinking that identity theft is going to happen, not going to happen to you, or you thinking that, hey, my information ain't standing on that, well, I'm worried about something happening to it. But the bigger picture about identity theft is somebody can commit a crime using your name, and then now it's hard for you to prove that wasn't you. So now you caught up in a legal situation because somebody used your name as it relates to identity theft, and now the frustration and challenge of trying to prove that wasn't you in itself alone is not worth even going through that. So please get yourself for identity theft protection. I have a place in a vendor that I use for my identity theft protection. They have $11 for individuals and $22 a month for families. So if you're interested in some possible identity theft protection, please reach out to me with my contact information concerning that, And so we're looking forward to an awesome 2020 season. January 27th will be the first day we'll be able to e-file tax returns in to the IRS. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you in my next video.